Hey, thanks for stopping in, everybody. It is September the 5th, 2017, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, AM. Been waiting for Irma to make up her mind what she wants to do here. And the latest tracking from the GFS does show, again, it tending a little bit more towards the east, basically raking Florida pretty hard. Just for clarification, wind speed, people are confused. I have it set at 750 meters. That's so you can get a good idea of the storm. This is not what you're going to be feeling at ground level. There has been some confusion. I apologize for that. But I want the overall size of the storm to be known, because that's where people are going to be affected in some respect. No doubt about it. So here we go. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You can see she's now kind of skipped in between the islands here. And she's getting ready to come into Florida. And there it is. Let's back this up one shot. Okay. As you can see, it's coming into Florida with a vengeance. Problem right at the moment that I see is that with this current model, the eye is going to be pretty much kept out into sea and on the side that is going to draw in the most air. So that's not good. This guy here is still in play. This guy could be the next monster. So let's advance through here real quick. As you can see, we're still talking a substantial storm. See how it's right on, the eye is like right on the coast. Could make a big difference if it stays inland a little bit. Of course, that's going to help break the storm up. If not, then it's going to be nasty. That's all I'm going to say. Yesterday it was running right up through here. One of the most interesting things about this, as we advance, as you see, it's come offshore. But you're talking parts of Florida that, down around Orlando. Oh, you know me, I got a problem with my innie and my outie there, so I apologize for that. And so, as you can see, now it's going to come out here. And it looks like it's hell-bent on regaining strength. Coming up. Then it's going to reintroduce itself right around in here. In this. And there's Charleston. Give you some reference. Columbia. Still coming in as a very powerful, looks like a second landfall at this point. And what's interesting about this, now that you see that it comes inland here, you can start to see that it starts to break up, but it's still pretty serious action. What's interesting about this model, and what I find a bit worrisome now, is how this exits in respect to this storm here. Some models are showing that Irma goes up and out and basically backfeeds this storm right into the coast. And it's looking more and more like that might be the case. But we'll watch Irma. And if you watch, it's now not going west. It's actually going to exit, it appears, through northern New England, almost up into Canada. But as you can see, we have it right here. So it could very well be, this is starting to form, and of course anything can change. As the days go by, we get closer to landfall of Irma. Of course, things get locked down a lot more. People do need to prepare. It looks more and more as the days go by like we are going to be affected by this storm. To what degree, nobody knows. It looks currently like you may be looking at a 4, possibly a 5 in this area. And of course, that does not sound good. This is not what we want. So the model that shows basically the remnants of Irma coming out here and then kicking this storm up on the East Coast seems to be more and more likely at this point. Not a good prospect by any means, but it really is starting to look that way. So that's the latest update. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. And hey, I got an idea. Before we go, let's do this. Let's actually do this at 10 meters. This is what they use when they tell you what they expect the effects at ground levels to be. So as you can see, we're still talking a major problem here. Some people have said, well, hey man, you know, you're fear-mongering. No, I'm not fear-mongering. If you're right here on shore and you're staring at 120-mile-an-hour winds, that's bad. People down in Florida, our blessings are with you. It seems like Irma cannot get her sights away from you. It would have been really nice, or it would be nice if this thing would head out to sea, but it looks like Florida is going to be in at this point for kind of a nasty time. And if that's not bad enough, it's going to come offshore. It's going to regroup. And then it's going to slam right up into the Carolinas somewhere. See that? And even up in here, you're still talking a very serious hurricane. So that's it for now. Thanks for stopping by, watching and listening. I'll give you more updates as this GFS model develops. Remember, as it gets closer and closer to D-Day, these are becoming more and more accurate. So it is starting to look as though Florida will be feeling the impact of this hideous storm. Thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe. I'll be back.